This is a video to correct question 7, page 68. So they gave you a function that is defined like this. In maths, functions like that are called functions defined by part, right? Because you have different expressions for each part for values of x. So for this part of values of x, I have this expression. For this part of values of x, I have this expression, two expressions. Sometimes you have 5 expressions, 6 expressions, but different intervals, right? So the first question is state the range of f. To talk a little bit about the range of f, I would like to draw the function here. I will draw it close by. So I have the two axes here, right? This is 0, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is -1, -2, -3, -4, and -5. I will put -5 because I will need it later. So this is -5, and on the top I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I advise you, whenever you have a question like that, try to draw as accurate graph as you can, because it will help you to understand the graph. So for values between 1 and 4, the expression is given by this one. So it will be a function of this form, right? It's an hyperbola, but you didn't study that. You remember the function 1 over x, it's of that form, but with the negative side there. So you just flip the functions. So it will be something like that. They already gave you that. So it goes from 1 and it goes up like this from this side. From the other side, I have a line, right? So the value 1, to get the image for 1 is equal, if I will substitute here, it will be 3 times 1 minus 2, which is equal to 1. So the image of 1 is 1, already given to you. And the image of -1, you just need to get f1 is already 1. F -1 is equal to 3 times -1 minus 2. So -3 minus 2 is -5. So I know that the image of -1 is -5. I will put it here, -4 minus 5. So this is the point that I'm talking about. And I just need to link the 2 points, right? So this one and that one. So this is the graph of my function f. Right, now they asked you to state the range for f. So the range of f, you see these values here for x between -1 and 1 and 1 and 4. These values here, let me put it here. This is the 4 that I'm talking about, and this is the -1 that I'm talking about. These values represent the domain of the function. So the domain of the function is x between -1 and 4. Now, if I would like to get the range of this function, it will be given by the values of the y, the second coordinate, right? So this will give you the value of the y there, right? So if I would like to get the value of that y, I just need to get for x is equal to 4, what is its image, right? So how will I get f4? The highest value is given by when x is equal to 4. I just need to substitute in this expression. So f4 is equal to 4 over 5 minus 4, which is equal to 4 over 1, which is equal to 4. So I know the coordinate for this point. I know that I drew that in a bad way. I will correct that. So the graph should be like that. For 4, the image is 4, so it will be a point here, and I just need to link it like that. My graph is not that good, but I'm trying as much as I can. So this is the graph, more accurate 1. So this is the image, right? And for f negative 1 is negative 5. So the range of f should be fx between negative 5 and 4, because it's all these values there. All right. Now, this is for the first question. The second question, they ask you to copy the graph and to sketch f negative 1. Right, so since I told you that f negative 1, you need to sketch it, it means that this function should be 1, 1, and you can see that this is a function and this is a 1, 1 function. So the first thing you need to do is to draw the line y is equal to x. So I already have this point, 1, 1, and 0, 0 are on the line. So I just need to link these two together, and I will get the line y is equal to x. So it's something like that. Okay. So this is my graph. It's not really accurate, but this point should be on the line as well, right? So this is my graph. It should be passed through 0, 0. And this point should be on the line as well. And they ask you to do the symmetry of this one. So what they expect you to do is the following in the A level. So you use a different color. And they expect you to show that this is the image of this part using y is equal to 0. So y is equal to x. So the first thing that you draw is y is equal to x. You draw accurately, right? Showing that the 1, 1 is on the line and 0, 0 is on the line. And this point as well should be on the line, right? And after that, I will draw the symmetry of that as I can. So this is a symmetry for this one. And after that, I know that the image, this point is 1, 1. For example, this point, its image is, I don't know, for x is equal to 1, we said that the image is equal to 1 as well. For x is equal to negative 2, for example, I think this point is on the line. Well, I don't care. I will take, for example, this point. I know negative 1, negative 5 is on the line. So its image using the line y is equal to x should be negative 5, negative 1. So this point here. Negative 5, negative 1 is this point. So I just need to link this point to this one to get the image on, or the reflection on that part. Right, so this is my reflection for this line, and this is what they expect you to do, right? So the 2 points are given for y is equal to x and how symmetrical it looks. And I advise you to put points like that. It's very helpful for you. Now, after that, obtain expressions to define the function f negative 1, given also the set of values for which each expression is valid. Right, from the question, you need to understand that f negative 1 will be of the same type of f. So I know that fx is given by two values, two expression, 3x minus 2 for x between negative 1 and 1, and it's equal to 4 over 5 minus x, right, for x between 1 and 4. So I know that f negative 1 will have the same or the same form, right? It will be an expression for the set of values for x, right? And it will have another expression for the set of values of x, right? I don't know what are these values. Well, how will I obtain these values? I need to get the range of f on this part and the range of f of this part, because I know the range of f on this part will be the domain of f negative 1, right? And the expression of f negative 1 will be defined using this one, right? And the second one, I need to get the range of f using this domain. So I can get the expression of f negative 1 using this expression here. Right, so let's start. For x between -1 and 1, right? Okay, the range of f is equal to what? Is 1. I just need to get the image of -1 and the image of 1. So the image of -1, we said that it's equal to -5. So fx is between -5 and the image of 1 is 1. Right? So I know from that the two values that I need to put here in the first expression are 1 and -5. Now, how will I get the expression of f -1? I will just use the expression here, fx on -1, 1, right? Fx is equal to 3x minus 2. So the first step, I will write y is equal to 3x minus 2, interchange the variables, right? So it will be x is equal to 3y minus 2, and get the expression of y in terms of x, right? So before we move on, I would like to clarify where y is and where x is. So here, I said that x is between -1 and 1, and y is between -5 and 1. But here in this expression, since I interchanged the values of x and y, so x will take the range of y, the place of y. So x is between -5 and 1, and y is between -1 and 1. Right? So let's carry on. Since I have x is equal to 3y minus 2, right? Then 3y is equal to x plus 2, then y is equal to x plus 2 over 3. So f -1x is equal to x plus 2 over 3. When is that? For x between -5 and 1. For x between -5 and 1. Right, so this is the first expression. This is the first part of f -1. I already did that. Okay, now I will get the expression of the second part. So how will I define the second part? I know that for values between x is between 1 and 4, right? Fx is defined like that, 4 over 5 minus x. The range of f here, range of f for these values here, I know that fx, if x is between 1 and 4, fx is between the highest value is, what is the highest value? It's the image for, well, it's the image for 4, so it's 4. I already calculated that, so it's the image for 4. We already calculated that, yeah. It's f4, yes, f4 is equal to 4 and f1 is equal to 1. So it's between 4 and 1. It's f4, the image of 4, and the image of 1, right? So I have this range. So if I know the domain and I know the range, I know the domain of f -1 for this expression is x is between the range of f, so it will be 1 and 4. Here we will not see the difference, and the range is f -1x is 1 and 4 as well. Now I would like to get the expression of f -1. So fx is equal to 4 over 5 minus x, right? And I know that x is between 1 and 4, so I have no problem with this fraction. It's well defined. So I will write it like that. Y is equal to 4 over 5 minus x. And then I will interchange the variables. Right? So I will have x is equal to 4 over 5 minus x, minus y, right? After that, I will multiply both sides by 5 minus y. So x is equal to x times 5 minus y is equal to 4. And then divide both sides by x. I have the right to divide by x since x is between 1 and 4. It's different than 0. So 5 minus y is equal to 4 over x. And then get rid of this 5. So negative y is equal to 4 over 5 over x minus 5. And then multiply both sides by negative 1. So I will get that y is equal to 5 minus 5 minus 4 over x. So I got the expression of f negative 1. So if x is between 1 and 4, then f negative 1 x is equal to 5 minus 4 over x. So finally, f negative 1x is equal to what? It's equal to this first expression, which is x plus 2 over 3. So x plus 2 over 3. When is that? When x is between negative 5 and 1. Right, and it's equal to 5 minus 4 over x for x between 1 and 4. So this is a final expression. You need to write these details. You need to show that you understand how you get each inverse function on each section, let's say. And if you write all of that, you get six points. Okay. Right, let me know if you don't know, you don't understand something. I will go through it again. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.